floor and
Well, I
Brian said
think
bark like
she'll
a
do it.
dog.
Well, if she doesn't do it, then you can do it. We got to get Bailey.
She's looking at me. I'm too tired today.
Bailey's the
Sun all
basket.
day.
No, she's not. She's not too tired. No. Oh, the basket. It's the basket today.
Go get it. She's looking at you like, what are you talking about?
You dropped the basket already. There she goes. Ah, come on, the basket over here. Don't put your foot in it.
I told
want
her
the
she
basket?
was,
You got
I
the
told her
basket.
she was tired.
Whoop, wait a minute. Jeepers creepers, dog. Come on, now let's get organized here. Open.
These
Thank
dogs
you.
are going to all sleep very well tonight.
Open. Ah, there we go. Don't spit in the basket.
The way Chaos looked outside today, I think she's probably going to sleep for about 3 days.
She worked the ground pretty well.
Yeah, she really did.
You're done. See you later. Part-time. Girl. A few spinny things on the floor here.
Dinner's in the oven.
Ow! Woo!
Now what?
I turned it. I was trying to pick up the slobber on the floor. Go away, dog. Go away, dog!
See,
Well-
Penguin says we need to keep a few bags of frozen peas around. That's what I said before, frozen peas.
Frozen peas.
There.
Here's our
Foot.
the foot.
Foot.
Oh, there you go. You know what? I would turn it the other way though, Grace, so that it's supporting her knee a little bit.
It's the.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a better idea.
yeah. There you go.
Got it.
Oh,
Dinner's in the oven.
Okay.
thank
so
you.
now we get a bill from Farm Tech. We have to have a conversation with Farm Tech because we are minus one piece of pipe. We are minus
One piece meaning like the curved
No.
piece or the whole
No, we're
structure.
only minus. Each piece takes 4 pieces.
Right.
We only have 3 for the last.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
We are minus a 1D,
A 1D.
which is the bottom one.
That would be less than 1C.
Okay. Here's the bill for it, and I paid it already. At least I really didn't think I did. Ground anchor assembly, netting, oh, the Gameberg, yep, and that stuff, and happy to have, I paid this, didn't I send them a prepaid? prepaid, right up there it says prepaid. So this is an invoice.
Does it say invoice or does it say statement?
It says invoice, so that's not a statement then, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's only an invoice, so that is paid. Let's put it over there in the file.
Got it.
They know me personally, so I can call up and say, hey, clowns, we're -1. I felt like putting a big,
Sure did us.
I could put a big sign up there.
Yeah, well,
Would everybody please call 5, tell them we're -2.
give them a shot first.
Yeah. No, they'd be fine. They're a nice company, that Clear Sand bunch.
They are, and
They're fine.
I didn't get to see that show the other night. I was disappointed
That's a good outfit.
because someone was watching the spelling bee. But I'm sure they'll air it again, and I'll get to see it.
Summer solstice party, I don't need that.
Good girl, baby.
We have one dog thing.
No slobber in there. Good girl.
What's it is? What is today, Saturday?
Today's Saturday, May 30th. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, good. Here's wishing you a very nice day. Enclosed $10 for the chicken bricks and $10 for poker chips. Oh, okay. The remainder used for
Chicken poker chips.
the fun fund. Thank you for all you do
Good
for
girl,
others.
baby.
Isla. Studerman. Weldon Springs, Missouri. Okay, whoop, that's the scrap basket, that's the wrong place. Okay, that goes in the fun jug. Okay, now I need to have, you can have that, because I have her
Oh,
address.
thank you.
And I have to put the sign around the poker chips, because otherwise nobody will see it. Poker chips.
Is it Leah the first name or
ILA?
it's I-L-A? Ela? That's what it looks like.
They know me personally, so I can call and say, hey, clown, we're -1.
Unusual name. It's nice.
Okay, that's gonna have to go in somebody else's department. Donna's doing a great job with those.
Spring, Missouri, it looks like.
Yep, and then we have one semi-package. I hope they're thinking of a lot of questions, because it's gonna be,
It's gonna be a short mail
it's
call.
gonna be a short mail call, and the lab jobs aren't
They're
done.
not ready yet.
No,
The heck?
I know, we didn't get them very organized. Here you go, here's an envelope.
Yank.
Here's a bunch of chicken, picker-uppers.
Picker-uppers.
Huh. She draws lines on these before she cuts them. Isn't that interesting?
Whoa, cheater.
Mini wheat? Hey, you know, we have not had anything from Texas.
Really? For a
since the
couple of
floods.
days? Oh,
We're-
geez, I hope they're
we're-
okay.
I think we're 4 days into no mail from them.
Oh, wow, I hope they're okay.
I hope they're okay too.
Wow.
Let's hear from you. If you have any problems, let's see if we can help you with it. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? What are you doing?
I'm writing
How come
down
you're
this
doing that?
person's name
How come you're doing that?
because I'm supposed to. So Harold and Wanda, please let us know how you're doing.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Got nothing else.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
How about some questions?
The building is, what, six rafters are up. We only have 11 to do. And that gives us the rafters done. We then have the ratchets to put on the bottom. That's going to take a long time.
Yep.
And the cables to kind of tie it together. Because right at the moment, it's a bunch of rectangles down there, and it makes me very nervous. Because there's no triangles, and you don't build a building with rectangles. not any triangles, you know?
I'm not sure how to explain.
Explain, because a parallelogram, you know, you got a bunch of rectangles, they can go like that. If you have one triangle, it can't move. It's like try, but it can't.
Okay.
So we should have one. So I did put a couple pieces of string down there to try and semi-triangulate something, but until we get the cables on there, the whole thing could go fall down. I don't think it will, but it could. Somebody said it might blow over. Well, it's
The
a
way
bunch
it
of
is
pipes.
right now?
No.
No, I
It's a
don't
bunch
think
of
so.
pipes. It's not going to blow over
No.
with no cable, no cloth attached to it.
But
But
you
there's
did
no
say-
way we're putting the cloth on till we get the cables up.
Right, and you did say that the cloth is going to be an interesting,
Oh, the cloth is going to be
Proposition.
a whole new ball game.
yeah.
Because I thought, well, it's just simple. We'll just fold it up there by the T-tent and pull it on over the top, and everything will be fine. And then I noticed there's a 25-foot flagpole in between the T-tent, right in the way. So I don't know how we're going to get the top on. Yeah, but we will.
We will. We'll figure it out. But ton of credit to the GE people
GE
today.
people.
I mean, it was hot out today.
It was hot. It
And-
was unorganized.
Yep.
I was sorry to say,
But
because I really didn't know how we could flatten those things.
Yeah.
We finally got a piece of plywood and a couple 4x6s to sort of get it all on one plane, and then screwed it together. And then to hell with it. If some of them are slightly crooked, then that's just too damn bad.
But they did
They're up.
a phenomenal job.
They did a phenomenal job. That's right.
out
And
there working.
Twan recorded it,
Oh, really?
so she's got it.
Oh, wow.
A little bit far distance, some of it, but it's there.
That was quite an effort today. I was really
It was a
impressed.
good job. Good job. Oh,
And I mean, they did other things. I mean, some of them went out and picked the fields.
yep.
They were around doing
They
different
mixed it.
things.
They mixed all that concrete.
Yep.
Oh, am I going to have fun with the Daily Doggy on the topic of? Oh, you try and go be an old woman. Try and go to the contractor's desk at Home Depot and say, "I need to make some concrete," and you will get the biggest runaround. Of you can't do this and you can't do that and you don't do this for that and you can't do this and you can't use that and then you need a green bag and a white bag and a print bag. And I was awful. I finally said, "For God," he called the manufacturer. I said, "All I want to do is hold some rocks together," which is really all I want to do.
Yeah.
Because whatever it is that's heavy and in that hole is going to keep that ground anchor down. It's already pretty well secured with all the big rocks I got in there. Well, you can't have it be more than 2 inches thick because then it's going to and this guy was so obnoxious that I finally said, "I'm going to get the manager, store manager, who I know is a woman." And then all of a sudden I could buy what I wanted.
So apparently you've dealt with her before.
Oh, she's fine. It's these clowns and And then he says to me, "Can you back it in the door? Could you back it in the door?" After this guy and his son had parked their car across the door and had 2 wagons of stuff to load up, and he's blocking the door from me backing in, and he gets on the phone.
Oh,
Now he's on the phone blocking me. I've got people here waiting. I don't have time to screw around like that. But no, I was a woman by then in the wheelchair thing, because I couldn't walk anymore, and I was just going to have to cool my heels till he felt like moving. So then I got staggered out of my wheelchair and went over and pushed his crap out of the way.
I wish I had been there to see that.
Oh, and I got in my truck and I started back up and he moved his. You look out, here she comes. I was so mad. "Can she back in? Can you back in? Want me back it in for you?" Oh. There must be some women out there that give us an awful reputation.
You know what? There are women and guys. I mean, so it's everybody. There were just people. That,
Oh,
But
Oh,
And I have to say, I went down to the co-op this morning, and
that's right, you had it.
yeah, I was running. I went to the co-op, to Home Depot. The guy at the co-op really was trying hard to, he was very helpful.
Is it the heavyset guy?
I wouldn't say heavy set. He was just very
Large, very
yeah,
large.
Yeah,
Nice guy.
nice guy.
But doesn't
yeah.
know the material down there.
Not that well, but he was.
He's trying.
But he was trying to find it.
He's a nice guy. I
He
like
was trying
him.
to find it,
And
and he
he'll be
was
good.
really making an effort, and I really
Yep.
appreciated his help. He was
See,
good.
I know where everything in that co-op is.
I bet.
Back behind the shelves, up in the attic, I know where everything is, which was a little awkward. But at any rate, I mean,
It was funny because I did ask where something was, and the woman looked at me and she kind of giggled like like you don't know where it is. I'm like, no. That's the first time I've been here.
you don't want to, you don't want to approach anything in a confused manner. I mean, Mother used to say that when I was very young. If you're walking down the street, walk like you know where you're going. Even if you don't, just walk,
Yeah.
and you'll be fine. I think she's semi-right.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing if you've got to be a woman in a hardware store. Dear me.
Yeah, well, they do tend to, I mean, hardware, cars, when women go into automotive places, they just forget it.
Yep,
It's terrible.
it's terrible. Here's Bud. Bud suffered with us all today.
You did what?
You suffered with all of us today.
Oh, no, I didn't suffer.
I wish I had my camera a few minutes ago, because Bud was down there leaning against the pole, just contemplating the structure. It would have been a great shot. It was like the upright thinker, It was,
Holding myself up is what I was doing.
Don't tell anybody. Does it meet with your approval so far? Uh-oh. We're in
there's
trouble.
a delay.
Well, I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist, so.
Really?
I tend to be.
Right.
I aim for it. I'm not saying I achieve it, but I aim for it.
What problem you got?
It's not so much wrong. There's one rib that,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just a little off.
yeah, when you look at C2 and you go to still C2, they have, I don't mean one rib to the next, I mean one rib.
Right. They were hard to do.
Yeah.
They were hard to do. The fact that they're up is a very big plus.
And they're fine.
I'm amazed they got that much done today, I really am.
Really, because when you look at the structural aspect of that, that's not going to phase that at all, I don't think.
No, it won't change your thinking. It's not off that much. It's just see.
Well, the thing that's interesting is, I'll bet you that door area, I bet you it's 3 to 6 inches different width at the top. It may be 4 feet at the bottom, but there's, So I said that's where the door is going to be.
When they left, the guy he said to me, he goes, I'm really sorry we didn't get it all done today. I'm like, are you kidding? This is amazing. It would have taken us a month to do this. This is great.
I was having an awful time getting it straight.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then that other beam went off. It's the mooring and
Megan and I hitting it with a sledgehammer, put them together. You get enough guys, they can wiggle it and move it. And then they filed down the edge, which was very bright. I hadn't done that part. They filed down the male and the female.
Oh, yes, okay.
Like, so
Tapered it, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw them doing that, and I was like, wow,
That made a big difference.
yeah, good idea.
So you learn. I love to watch people work because you learn. I don't have any water.
Some of those guys, there wasn't any back there. I looked, I'm sorry.
Really? There's one right inside my door, there's a bunch.
Is there? I'll get you one.
I stole it. You can have one if you need one.
Oh, can I? Thank you.
There's a case right there.
Do you want water?
You got water?
Me,
He's
no,
got
I
water.
have a juice going here.
Okay, all right.
But it was interesting. There were 2 different type people there today. One knew what it was supposed to look like, and the other ones knew what was supposed to happen when it looked like that. There's one guy measuring things, and the places he was measuring were not uniform. You measure that distance between A and B on the ground, and the next one you measure 6 feet in the air. And that's why we've ended up with a wide door frame, which is fine.
And they bought pieces today, which is.
Oh, they bought 1,000 pieces. GE apparently buys that.
Oh, is that right?
I think so. And the gloves.
Thank you, GE.
They had gloves, and they're self-sufficient.
They had to see the shirts too.
The shirts.
They had purple shirts,
Purple
GE
shirts,
volunteers, and apparently they were at another location last week, and they're going somewhere else next week.
Could be. You're not coming here? I thought they were coming here.
I know, really. You have to wait a whole year, really. But they. Yeah,
No, we're in good shape now. I think we can get that up now.
Yeah, I think you definitely.
I'd be a
got
little
something to
happier.
start.
I was a little unhappy about them raising up one of them with one person holding the rope underneath. And when it starts to fall this way, she'd run over here and hold it and pull. And then it would start going the other way. She'd run over here and then pull over here. Two ropes worked a lot better.
Work together.
But how they even thought one was going to help, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I have 2 ropes there.
I'm wondering if I can throw a rope over over the last one we've done to help get the next one up, or is that going to be too stressful?
I wonder how secure they are, though. Well, actually, they're tied together with the poles too. So.
Well, I don't know how
those
tight.
tightened up,
I don't
or?
know how tight those are.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They were supposed to be putting a screw in someplace, and I don't really know where. You know, those self-tapping screws.
Was that where those little, like, U-shaped things curled around and were holding the pipe onto the other?
Somewhere there's supposed to be a.
I don't know.
There's a lot of catching up we have to do, but it's all minor. I mean, we can screw things together pretty well, but lifting those heavy things, that really took some doing. I tied the first one to the building. I don't think anybody ever loosened that. I tied it as tight as it would go. So I'm not sure the first one is correct, because I don't think anybody ever loosened it. They were all busy working with a level. You know those things with the bubble?
Yeah.
Somebody said that to me today too.
The thing with the bubbles?
The thing with the
The
bubble.
thing with the bubble.
Yeah. So anyway, because I wanted to tie a piece of string to the center of it, and just let it drop, which was been wonderful in the wind. So
Tie a weight to it.
I had a weight on it. I had a
And
bunch
you get
of
the
them.
pendulum effect.
Yep, because I had the string pulled between the 30 feet. I had it pulled tight on the ground. And everybody's walking on it. It was fine. It was pulled tight between the 2 screws, the 2 centers. And if we put up that thing, it should have come straight down, you know, and hit the. So I don't know whether it's straight or not. They had levels on it. I didn't see how it could be level when I tied it to the building, but that's the kind of thing we can deal with tomorrow.
Yeah, I think once you tie it all up.
The
before you-
cables are going to make a big difference.
Yeah, everything will just
I
pull
don't
it
know.
together and then.
Okay, let's start with the cables. It's all in one big spool. How do you cut it?
Oh, really? It's not cutting
No,
segments?
I don't think it is.
Mm.
Cutting cables is not even. Will a bolt cutter cut cables? You have a bolt cutter.
Yeah, sure.
It should. It's just a bunch of wires, but really,
Depends how thick is it?
the cables are it's a good 1/4 inch.
How big is the bolt cutter?
A bolt cutter.
Oh, the bolt cutter's big.
Okay, all right, well, it should do it, I guess, yeah.
You could steal motorcycles with that bolt cutter.
No thanks.
Okay.
Oh, cooked.
Is that all?
Who's got the scissors? Well, you got a whole jar of them here, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you go through about 5 pairs before you get through the cable.
Ah,
Blisters on your fingers and thumbs.
okay, what do we got?
So
I'll be quiet now.
I doubt that.
Maybe. Not sure on that.
I was going to tell you a joke, but I'll wait. It's a good one. All right. Any info on the shirts yet?
No info on the shirt.
No info on the shirts.
But outside all day.
How's Wanda? She's okay. All right. Moving on.
Where's Wanda?
No, Wanda from Texas?
No, Wanda. Oh, you know the little Jack Russell Terrier?
No, we were just talking about Wanda from Texas. Is her name Wanda?
Yeah, but I'm not sure, but I think they're talking about Wanda
The dog?
The dog.
Oh. Janine was
Punky,
here.
let us know if you're talking about Wanda the dog.
Janine was here today and didn't say anything about it.
So, Wanda's fine. How was Noelle doing? She seemed to be great the other day when it was Thursday.
Noelle is eating again. I did hear that. We have to bring Walter down here tomorrow somehow.
There's a question about that, and I want to ask you about that too. Someone is asking if I got batteries for the metal detector. Yes, I did, and I went to You Do It Electronics. I love that place. It's like a
Candy store for you.
for geeks. Oh, it's awesome. I mean, anything electronic you want.
Where
Anything,
is it?
Anything. It's in Needham.
Oh.
It's right off of the highway, right off of 128. And I went in and got the little to go on to the connector on the detector is broken. I have
We
to,
went through that.
Yeah. that. So I did. Wanda. At that time, you had Fluffy Sheila, added to your phone, and it was on your computer on a sticky bright green note.
Oh, really?
Okay, so anyway, just an FYI. What is the safe bug repellent for dogs, and what is good for bug bites?
God knows, skin so soft is what we've been known to use.
Yeah.
The other thing that I use is, just a minute while I remember, Ultra Shield, which is a horse product, but the label also says for dogs. And I have called them about it, and it is safe to use on dogs. And it's an awful lot, it's got the same stuff in it that some of these others do, and if I have a lot of that repellent, fine. If I don't, then I go to this Ultra Shield and I put it on a washcloth, and I may wipe off 10 dogs with the same washcloth. Just kind of just wipe it off as you would on a horse, just a very light coating of it. It does pretty well, I think. Ultra Shield. It's by Absorbine Junior. Absorbine Junior.
Tell me if this is for people. I don't know if it would work for dogs. Someone told me, and I've never heard of this, and I haven't looked it up yet, that in a pinch, if you don't have any repellent, you can use dryer sheets before you use them in the dryer, and you just wipe those on your skin, and it keeps the mosquitoes away. Never heard of that before.
I don't know. I've heard of that. I sit in the breeze. I put a fan on.
Yeah, exactly.
The fan
Luckily,
keeps
there
them-
was a nice breeze today, but
Yeah, if you have a good breeze going.
all the mosquitoes were coming into the meat shack.
Well, you have a fan on.
I need a fan.
You gotta
yeah.
keep the air circulating, and the mosquitoes have a rough time of flying around with
I
that
don't
going.
have a window.
Huh? In the door.
The skin's so soft. They're saying, yeah, we use that too at home.
Somebody said WD-40.
I've heard that before too.
You
Yeah.
use it for everything.
Yeah, that stuff is good for everything. But I mean, isn't it like a fish oil base? I think or
Something
something.
like that.
Yeah. So. Just don't go swimming in shark-infested waters with it. That's all.
My foot's gonna hurt tomorrow.
It sure is.
My foot is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Oh,
If
I'm
that-
sure it will.
If you can't put pressure on that tomorrow, you probably ought to go get an X-ray.
Conservative estimate.
Did you really turn it over, or
Oh, yeah.
I mean, could you turn it over that much in those boots to do the damage?
Yeah.
Like really?
The boots are soft.
Well, then you probably ought to get it checked. That's me. I like to be cautious because I know if you don't take care of things like that,
Okay, I had what the hell did I have on my foot? I had some sort of weird thing on my foot. Being a redhead and things like lifeguard, you know, a lot of cancer things grow on me. At any rate, for some unknown reason, somebody wanted to x-ray my foot. And it came up that I had broken foot and didn't know it.
really,
Yeah. I never knew it.
did you not feel it, or
That's what she said to me. Didn't you feel this? I said, no.
really?
I said, you got the right x-ray? Because I, you know, could be somebody else's x-ray. I don't know. No one bothered me.
Wow.
They were going to put it in the cast. I said, leave me alone. It's fine the way it is.
Betsy from Nevada says, my friend is trying to teach me how to take advantage of those who think you're too old. Let people do it. If they offer to move, pick up, push, carry, load, let them do it.
Let him do it.
Dumpster Kitty says, I bought a car once based on the dealer service department not treating me like a stupid woman. He was happy to show me everything about the car. I had a really bad experience at a car when I bought my last car. I went to one dealer, and I won't say the name, but they're well known. Anyway, the guy was so sexist, it was unbelievable. I mean, he was saying stuff to me about, you know, oh, you gotta go check with your wife and this. What? See you later. Get up and walked out. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, unbelievable.
That's what they told me when I went to buy this. Did I want to... What do you want me to do about it?
Wow.
You know?
All right, this is from Hila. We belong to a couple's poker group, and next month we will be hosting. I'm going to include the SDP chips to ours and watch their reaction. I will tell them about SDP and all the great things that Carlene does. Should be fun. That should be
That
interesting.
should be good. That's okay.
There's lots of stories in here about people with their cars, and I'll let you read those later. Okay. Did Walter and Mariah tie?
No.
They didn't. Okay.
Nope. Interested. So,
Walter, maybe we should have him or something.
well, you guys go right at it, fella. I don't really know. Try and get that other dog back tomorrow too. Somebody.
Marley?
Marley.
Yeah. Maybe we should just get Mariah hammered or something, and just and she'll take whoever comes along.
If you, well, I think she would. It's them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here, dryer sheet rubbed on clothes and skin, but do an allergy test first because I
Yeah.
can use dryer sheets in the dryer, but not rubbed on skin. Major rash. Interesting. Okay. Sorry about your ankle. Hope it just got turned, not sprained. I know it hurts. Mimi from Houston. Oh, yes, all the guys putting the thing together are coming back Sunday or Monday. Nope.
Nope.
But they got us off to a good start, so hopefully we'll be able to. They did an amazing job up there. Those people are incredible. I remember last year too. Did they get any fencing done at all,
Yeah.
or did they?
Yeah. We got the fencing up. We have a lot of work to do on it because it's stretched so funny that, you know, you need a top rail and a bottom rail sort of deal. Or maybe we could do that with just rope. I don't know. We're trying.
Was that on the pond or?
Around the pond.
Oh, good.
We're trying to
good.
keep dogs out of the mud.
Yeah.
Hi.
Bye.
Lex, see you later. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna drive home?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, make sure your mom puts her blinders on. See you later. Just kidding.
Blinders.
I was kidding. Well, because when they pulled in the driveway, I looked and I went, you know, like you were driving, and her mom went like this. So. Yeah, Simon says the dryer sheets do work. Did it while camping out. There you go. Why would you have dryer sheets with you while you're camping? I don't know. But
I
anyway.
wondered that. Right there.
Just you know, I guess for bugs. Anyway, someone says you recently told us about your old home place, but how did you come to find Crazy Acres property?
I don't know. There were two. We had a friend who was a realtor, Ralph Leonard, and just because I have such a peculiar likes and dislikes, it was advisable to have two lots. So our request to him was to find two adjoining lots somewhere where I could own one and my husband could own the other. And then I could do as I damn pleased on my side of the line, and I wouldn't have to listen to him say, "You want to buy a caboose?" You know, I didn't have to listen to any of that. So I was paying for it. I could do it. And so this side, which has just the house on it, is his. I've added a couple dog houses to it since. But,
Well, yeah.
yes, but all the junk was on the other side. The teepee and the tea tent and all that stuff. The barn, the arena, stuff like that.
Someone saying that Consumer Reports magazine came out yesterday and said that in spite of all claims, skin so soft does not deter mosquitoes.
It could be. It could be.
It does have one of the ingredients that is in some mosquito repellents, though.
Oil.
Some dryer sheets I cannot use. Reactions like sneezing, coughing, tearing. Huh.
You know what else a dryer sheet can be used for? Car refresher, air refresher.
Yes.
Stick it under the seat.
That's a good idea.
It works.
Yeah.
I used to like those little pine trees, though. I used to have those in my cars all the time, and then if I go in a car now that has one, I can't stand it. It's like it makes me nauseous. They're so strong.
I don't think my car smells.
So when did you lose your sense of smell?
Along with the hearing.
No, because on those little pine trees, you're supposed to clip the plastic at the top and just pull it down a little, and then pull it down a little, and pull it down. Yeah, and it just. But you know, I used to just take it off. You know, and it's like, wow, overpowering. But one winter, I had a Chevy Impala convertible. It was a 1968 or 69, It was a convertible that leaked like a sieve.
Huh.
So in the wintertime, it would leak, and then the water run the pool on the back floor, and it would freeze. It was like a little skating rink in there. But I used to go ice fishing a lot, and I had a bucket of chubs for bait in the trunk that I forgot about, and they froze. So
That was good.
they were frozen, and and I took the car off the road at the end of the year, and it sat till springtime, and I opened up the trunk one day, and whoa, boy, there aren't enough little trees that would have cleared that out. I'll tell you, that was horrible. That was.
Have you seen the Mythbusters with if somebody dies in a car, it stinks or something?
No.
So that well, they took a car, perfectly good car, and they put a pig carcass in it
Ooh.
and left it for I don't know 2 days or 3 days or whatever, and they could not get rid of the smell. They could not give the car away.
Yeah.
I
Can imagine.
don't doubt it.
Can imagine.
And they ripped out all they tried. They ripped out all the cloth and
Upholstery, huh?
upholstery and everything.
Wow.
Changed the seats and everything. You could not get rid of the smell.
Seinfeld did a funny show on that once, where he had a guy move his car for him or something, and then he went back in and he was like, "Oh, the body odor or something." It was like, and he tried, like, he took it to about 5 different places and he couldn't get rid of it, and then he tried to sell it and they wouldn't buy it. And it was really funny. It was very funny. Anyway, had to be there, I guess. Do we always have lamb on Saturdays? Hell yes. Well, most of the time.
Steve went and bought it yesterday for you.
Oh, I gotta thank him.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I heard something. I didn't see where it went.
Well, that came out of
Yeah,
here.
okay, I see that now.
There you go.
I heard it fall, but my blind spot.
You thought Carlene's foot fell off.
Oh, the blind spot. I couldn't see it. Okay.
Oh.
You can also put the dryer sheet in your pocket after you wipe it on your skin. Oh, Betty says she's coming to Sunday Stew next Sunday. Would you guys like some Captain Parker's clam chowder?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be here next Sunday. Yeah,
Captain
And if there just happen to be some whoopie pies for dessert.
No.
Yeah, that'll be no, I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
Oh, can't take them anywhere.
That would be. Thank you, Betty. I was thinking we should do a seafood dinner some night.
Yeah.
Like seafood and eat it,
Right. No, we can do lobsters or anything.
Yeah. Go out to the clam bucket there and whatever it is.
Yeah.
Clam shack.
We could do
Clam box.
lobsters. We could buy lobsters.
Scallops.
Well, there was one year when the corn comes into Marinis, like when the sun comes over the whatever. When the corn comes into Marinis, one year we got a bushel of corn and we all sat and ate corn all Sunday.
Was that right?
Oh, we did nothing but shuck corn. Were you here for that
I was
one?
there, yeah. I was here.
Shuck corn and ate corn.
Oh, fresh corn is
Kept the
awesome.
big pot going.
I wonder how Marini's is doing this year with the dry conditions.
I know.
Well, they have some irrigation stuff.
They do have some. That irrigation pond could be dry. We don't know, so.
Well, they probably pump into it somewhere.
I wonder how it's groundwater though, because we had
No trouble. We've had no trouble doing laundry in the laundry business.
Yep. How far is Crazy Acres from the ocean?
12, 15 miles.
Is it?
It's about 7 miles to the center of Ipswich.
So and that's probably what, another 3, 4
5, yeah,
miles?
somewhere. Okay.
This is a repost apparently. I saw Gromit humping Mia in the arena the other day. Is he too young for mating with Mariah?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's way too young. Would you consider? No, he's way too young.
That was a practice run.
Yeah,
Who was that? Who was it?
Gromit.
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 Probably wasn't really sure what he was doing.
No. They're ready to breed when they lift their leg on peon trees, I'm told. That's the old wives' tale.
Really?
Yeah. Was he neutered?
He was new.
That's why.
It took him 2 years. I remember the first. I was like, yes, all right.
£20.
It's
No.
100 cake.
Why the hell would he buy a cake for a car? He just wants
Me.
carrot cake.
Me.
What you're finding a,
What?
you're finding doing? Is that or a candy thermometer? It's if you're making candy or jelly or something like that.
Thermometer, I don't know. How do you tell the difference?
That's,
Because it says poultry, ham.
you got it.
Yeah, that'll work.
For things like 160.
Very good.
Good.
65.
Growling. Good luck.
I'm gonna go around. we borrowed for Thanksgiving, and I stuck it in. And I put it in the oven and I left and it melted.
Oh dear. That's that you did that. Get your beef sticker, and you got to do this, that, and the other thing before they let you go. And then if you got a dog, you got to have it on a leash and all that crap. The picture of the dogs running in the water is the overflow of the Topsfield Fairground.
Topsfield Fair, okay. Yeah, because
It's got trees in the background.
they limit the dogs on the beach to what, like April 1st or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, so I
And
think
the
that
horses
time's
is
going by.
that too.
Yeah. Camera's freezing up apparently, and people are getting upset. Is anyone experiencing rough cameras all around? Time for dinner and get more ice for Colleen's ankle. Got it. Go to Walmart and get the large Ace ice pack. They are large enough to wrap around her ankle. $10 and found in the pharmacy
No, I
department.
have. No way. Oh, I have. I have. I have a thing you use on horses. It's in my refrigerator.
Oh, well, you want me to get it?
Sure.
All right, I'll go get that.
There's two of them in there, I think.
But before you put it on, you have to do.
No, I was using it with the itch to see whether it would stop an itch, and it does. And I forgot I owned it. Now the itch is in my ears with the earphone. I can't stop the.
Oh, they make me get up again. All right. Oh.
What about the food department? How are we going to get food?
I'll get the food for you. Don't worry about that. What does this thing look like?
It's silver.
Silver.
In my head, my room's getting full. You haven't noticed.
I remember some ice packs a couple of years back. What do we use them for?
You have them.
Here you go, Flicka. There you go.
Yeah. See, how about that? Yeah. How about that?
Good. All right, bud, lamb chop?
No, thank you.
All right. How many would you like?
Two?
2.
Maybe 3 for small.
And veggies?
Yeah, there's some, I think she threw some mushrooms in the bottom of it.
Yeah, I can pick through those pretty
You
well.
can pick
I'm
those,
good.
yeah.
I'm good at that.
I'm leaving town.
You're leaving town. And I don't know what else she's got in there. With the corn ever
There's
in
corn.
there?
There's corn in there.
There's corn in there. That'd be
Yep.
all right too.
Yep.
A stick of butter.
Hi, Clarky. Hey, Clarky. Standing there dripping from your mouth.
Look at the chest of those dogs.
He's a handsome boy. All right, I'm gonna do this.
Oh.
Good
God damn.
Oh, good boy. All right.
What I put down?
I think Chaos is gonna sleep for a week after the way she looked out there today.
Really?
Oh man, she was exhausted. Yeah, she had a few handfuls of roast beef too.